Hi, Leo. This is your reading for the time period of March 2022. Before I begin with your reading, I just want to let you guys know that I do have a few cases available for your viewing. Yes, you may comment below the videos if you have questions, comments, and or concerns. If you do have inquiries about case or news coverage that you would like me to upload to my channel, you can send me an email to ayavakasha108@gmail.com, or you can send me a message to my Instagram at Amani777. Okay? Alright, so let's see what energies are coming through for you, Leo, and we'll, hopefully kind of map out a guide for you for the rest of the year. Okay? Keep in mind that readings are interpreted. I'm using my ability and aid of spirit and the meanings of the cards to get the readings done. Okay? Okay? For you, particularly, I'm getting this idea of a retirement plan. And if you work for an agency, for example, or a company that has you set up with a 401k and, benefits and insurance, things of that nature, you may want to look into setting up a retirement plan. And typically with a retirement plan, if you do have children, you can decide how to distribute, that plan up for children and possibly under other beneficiaries. So if it's not only children, it could also be adults that are in your family environment that you may want to split funds with, if that makes any sense. Okay? But if it's not anything like that, it does feel like you do have a lot of success. You are financially secure. And the concern with being financially secure is, who are you going to leave money to? Who are you going to leave money with? It just depends on what's going on. If you may want to invest the money, it just depends on the energy that is coming through. Okay? Okay, so the sign of Aquarius is underneath, all right? So you could be dealing with an Aquarian. On this card, there is a female. You may be dealing with an Aquarian that's a female, particularly with this individual. I do get this idea that if they're not family, they could be family as well, but they could also be a colleague or a love interest of yours. They could be an ex, they could be a new partner, new business partner, new friend. Just depends on who this individual is to you. I'm being drawn back to the retirement plan. This individual may have a retirement plan, or they could be helping you with yours, or you have one that is connected to theirs, or you have one together, if that makes any sense, or they're giving you insight, vice versa, on how to start a retirement plan, how to get the paperwork together for that, etc. Okay? Retirement plans you can start, it's something that you can start at 20 something years old, depending on how old you are or how old you were when you started working up to this point. Okay, so you could be 20 something years old and you're starting a retirement plan, 30s, 40s, 50s, etc. Just depends on what is going on. But this individual, I get tenure. This individual has tenure. So they could be a family member, an aunt, a friend, an ex, whatever that you're dealing with, that they're telling you that they have tenure in an organization that they either worked for or a job that they're currently in. So if they work with you, they have tenure. If they're a family member, they're telling you that they had tenure where they worked. So they have these benefits that they may want to share with you, or they may be distributing those benefits to you. I get paperwork. So when I hit that note, there's paperwork that this individual may be distributing to you or to other colleagues or maybe other family members. This person may have kids. You could have kids with this person, or their friend, whoever whoever it is that they are, they're telling you about a retirement plan or how to get started with one. And if they have their own separately from yours, they're telling you how they started yours and how they plan to distribute their plan to their family or their children or their partners and things of that nature. All right. I feel this idea of getting on it with this individual, like you may want to get on their plan. Like getting on their plan would mean that you become a beneficiary of her, if that makes any sense. You would be the beneficiary of her documentation. She could be a beneficiary of your retirement plan, because typically with the 401k, you can designate beneficiaries on your 401k. Okay, so they have you on that, or this you need to discuss with this person how to get on theirs, vice versa. All right, if it's not only an Aquarian female that you could be having these kind of conversations with, then it has to do star energy. You could be embodying star energy as you are the one that is I get sought. You're the one that's being sought. Somebody may be, what's the word? Someone may be seeking you out, or you're looked at because of money that you do have, or money that you are somehow allowing other people to be aware of in regards to yourself. Okay, so just that may be, there could be good to that. That could be good that you are doing that you're voicing that, outwardly. But I feel this idea of being really careful with who you express that to. You may want to be careful with how detailed you are with expressing that to this person, or they want to be careful with how they express that to you or to other people. You could be on the outside looking in and they're doing this with other people or the family or the friends, or you're the person that's doing that, and you need to pretty much take heed to the situation. Okay. The starting point has the Ace of Discs. So the Ace of Discs would mean that there's a job that you're in. You could be in with the Aquarian woman. If it's not an Aquarian woman, like I said, it could be an Aquarian man that you could have been discussing that situation with. But the Ace of Discs is here because I do feel I get dispersed. The Ace of Discs is here because of some type of disbursement. So disperse will mean it's pentacles. So disperse will mean that maybe some type of money that you have may be getting dispersed in a job that you are in. But I feel this idea of being really unaware of that for some reason. So either that's happening to you or that's happening to an Aquarian man or woman. There's some type of disbursement happening. I get in an organization. Some type of disbursement is occurring in an organization that you're a part of that organization, or I get a company too. There's a company, there's an organization that they're responsible for some type of disbursement of some type of information that you do have, but it has something to do with your workplace. And for some of you, I'm getting the idea that either you're aware that that is happening, or I get a percentage of you may be aware that that's occurring, or it is or it is not occurring. Just depends on how you look at it. Or there's a percentage of some type of pay that you receive, or the pay has something to do with your 401k or the distribution of your 401k, or some type of information that you do have on file with an organization or a company. There's disbursement there that you may be unaware of, if that makes any sense. So you may want to research what is going on with some type of, it could be paperwork, it could be I also get a voicemail. Something may be going on with a voicemail that you may need to check. Maybe your job is trying to reach out to you to let you know what's happening. Because this feels like a situation where you may get some type of notice from a company or job organization that you do work for, but there's a voicemail or a call that you may need to pay close attention to because it involves some type of disbursement. So the disbursement either involves your information, or the disbursement has the disbursement idea has to do with some type of benefit that you may be due to receive. But I get don't miss. So when I hit that note, you don't want to miss is that. So pay attention to a particular, I get something about 800. The number 800 is coming to mind. So you may get a 1-800 number, and the 1-800 number you may need to answer because something's going on with, like, I get a company, something's either going on with a company or an organization either you work for or you're connected to or you contacted. There's a partner organization or a partner company that they do use a 1-800 number to contact their employees. So that may be something that you are experiencing, or I get research. You may want, that could be something you're experiencing, or it's also something that you need to research because it involves some type of benefit. It could just be benefits in general that a job is giving you, or like a job has some, like an organization or a company that you do work for, they're partnered with another organization or a company that they use a 1-800 number to contact their employees, or they use a 1-800 number to contact beneficiaries of some type of firm, if that makes any sense. Miss me on the communication with the terminology, but it's really important that that for some reason that 1-800 number is really important to how you receive some type of benefit. So either you're going to receive a 1-800 call and you're like, what is this 800 number that is calling you? But it has something to do with a company that you're either trying to partner with a company, and if you partner, I'm trying to understand the situation. Either your job or a company or an organization, they're partnered with another agency, company, or organization that the way they distribute their benefits, it's something that's really, what's the word that something maybe really unfamiliar with the way a company or an organization distributes their benefits. But there's a 1-800 call. There's zeros and there's eights and there's a one possibly within a number that you should pay attention to regarding the distribution of information and insurance and benefits from some type of organization that you're connected to. So either that resides with the Aquarian man or woman, or that resides with you. But it has some type of tie. It has something to do with your benefits, or somebody's benefits and things of that nature in a job, or how you get paid, something like that. The Princess of Cups energy is here. So the Princess of Cups energy, I try to stay clear of any kid energy in these readings because I want to connect to the situation that you do have going on. The Princess of Cups will be a water sign. That's a female, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the waiting position. I feel like this individual may know what's happening. So if this is someone, they could be a partner, family, lover. This person knows what is going on with you in some type of job, or they know of some type of contact. They could be contacting you about something specific, or they know who is going to contact you, or they're aware, like they know who's going to contact you, or they know who contacted you. This could be something that already occurred, right? Because we're heading towards the middle of March. So they know of a number that is going to contact you, right? I get off benefit. So when I hit that note with them knowing of a number that's going to contact you, something's going on here with being off a benefit. Like you could be taking this individual, or one of them, you could be either putting them on a benefit, or or you're taking them off, or you're putting them on. Something like that is going on there. So this could be someone that, if they're a co-worker, I get know of something secretive. If this individual is a co-worker, they know of something secretive. If they're like a lover, a friend, a family member, they may know of something secretive. Or I get hiding when I hit that note. They're hiding something that they know that they deem to be secretive, that is surrounding you in a company or an organization, or something going on with distribution, something going on with employment insurance, and what's the other situation? Employment insurance and 401k distribution and things of that nature, and insurance going on with a company or organization. Or they know of a number that is going to contact you soon, right? So the interesting thing, if they're a partner of some kind, I keep getting this idea like you took them off. You either took them off of some type of benefit that you do receive through an organization or a job, whatever type of benefit that you receive, this person is on it. So that's either known or it's unknown that they are, if that makes any sense. Like somebody's on it, or there's a percentage there's a percentage, as I'm talking about percentage, I get unaware. So there's a percentage of something that you have going on that this person is aware of or that they receive. And then they also, something is secretive about that. It is or it is not, that could be known. Or something is just going on with some type of benefit that you intentionally put them on. Or it could be like 401k, and they could just be, they're a beneficiary of that. I'll use that as an example. But something's going on with you wanting to take them off of that situation if you put them on. Or there's contemplation with putting them on or taking them off. Right? Because something is going on with, I keep getting this idea of like a partner, either a partner or someone that they're tied to separately from you, or there's something is going on. They could be a part of a partner organization or a partner job, a partner agency. I get complicated. So when I hit that note, something may be complicated about them being a part of, okay, I see what's going on. Let me use this example for 1 second. If this person is like, I'll go with them, there's some type of partner. Princess of Cups is some type of partner to you. You could see a family member as a partner. They could be a lover, a friend, co-worker, things of that nature. Something's going on with a partner. They either are separate from you, and say you work in one job, this person, like your partner, they belong to another agency or another organization or a company separate from something that you do from them. But it's like, it could be a lover, whatever it is, but something's going on with, I keep getting distribution. Something is going on with distribution from a partner agency, company, organization that they're a part of separately from you. So I'm getting the words of conflict, and something may get really conflicted about that, because if you have them on a benefit, I feel like you don't want this individual to file you as something as well too. You may not want them to file you as, like, it could be dependency and things of that nature. You may not want them to file you as that, vice versa. I don't know if you file this individual as that, or you could be trying to put them as that. So either it's like putting someone on a benefit or taking someone off or having someone as some type of dependent in a situation. Or you file as one entity with this individual, but there's some type of difficulty with you being a part of some other organization, and they are a part of an organization or agency or company that is very separate from you, and something about the distribution of the insurance may conflict with something that you have or something that they have separately, or as one entity together with you and this person. It may conflict. Right? I feel this idea of a sit down, or you may need to discuss what that's going to look like. That could be why the Aquarian energy is underneath as well too. The Aquarian energy underneath is that the Aquarian kind of feels like they could be in the middle of a situation between you and the Princess of Cups, or the Princess of Cups is in between a connection of a situation between you and an Aquarian energy. See, I feel like the Aquarian is trying to help you figure out, I do get this idea of a divorce with this person. The Aquarian is trying to help you decide on a divorce that you either need to go through with them, or you need to go through with a Princess of Cups energy. Because I was taking someone off of a situation. I don't know if they're taking you off of a situation. That could be a possibility, okay? Something like that is occurring for some. Or it's just like, if it's not anything heavy like that, you just work with someone that someone just knows more than you do about a job that you are in, if that makes any sense. And somebody knows, like, say you're answering your phone and you're confused about some type of call. They know who's calling you. They know why someone specific is calling you, if that makes any sense. If it's something minor. The Prince of Cups energy is here. It's a water sign. So the water sign male, and you have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's a guy that's right here in the present. All right. So they could be someone new to the situation. right? I do get this idea of a boyfriend, like if whether you're a man or a woman, this could be a guy friend of yours. They could be a boyfriend of yours, a partner of yours of some kind with this person. If they're not like a lover, that type of partner, then they could be a coworker. I get interested in. They're a coworker that you're interested in. They're someone that you're just interested in. They could be a family member you're interested in terms of helping you with something specific. Right? They're right here in the present. They don't know what to do either. So I'm looking at them and they may not know what to do about some type of situation that you yourself got yourself into intentionally, or you got yourself into with a water sign energy. I get a Pisces. The Pisces is coming through. The Pisces, whether it's a man or a woman, one is giving you insight. You could be dealing with another Pisces that you deem the other Pisces to be like a partner, whatever water sign. You don't know what to do about that individual with the Prince of Cups energy being in the present, right? I feel like whatever the setting is, they could be telling you to leave someone. That's why I was taking somebody off or letting somebody go. That could be another interpretation of it. Like they could be telling you to leave someone alone or depart from a situation, right? But I keep being drawn to a benefit. So you could either be in a situation where you may just be with someone, you may just be connected to someone because you want to receive a benefit from them. So that could be your tie. You may be dealing with an Aquarian for that reason, vice versa. Princess of Cups, you could be dealing with for that exact reason, vice versa. So I do get this idea that this individual may not want you to get hurt, or they don't want to see you get hurt. I don't know if you don't want to see this individual get hurt. So the Prince of Cups could be tied to a Princess of Cups. They could also be tied to an Aquarian, right? You do see something that this individual does not see, or they deem you to be that way. They see something you don't, and you see something that they don't see regarding a Princess of Cups and an Aquarian man or woman, right? With benefits and calls. If it's not an 800 call, then it's like a call. Like it's somebody that's calling you, and you may be confused by the number. You may be confused by the number for some reason. The interesting thing about the number is that, or it could be a message that you get online. It could be a text that it could be a question that somebody it could be a question somebody wants to give you through text or a call. So I get be careful how you answer. So when I hit that note, the spirit said, be careful how you answer of the phone. Be careful how you answer some type of call for some reason. Be careful how you answer a call, right? It could be your demeanor and how you speak to a Princess of Cups, or how you deal with a Prince of Cups or an Aquarian. Something's going on with that. I don't know if you're telling this person, be careful of some type of call that you're going to get. Be careful of some type of call. Be careful how you answer or don't answer. Be careful how you text or respond to her or him. I see what's going on here. If you want to take this individual, if you want to take this individual off of a situation, they may potentially hear that conversation. And the Prince of Cups you deem to be someone that you confide in, but it's like, be careful of how you relay information to this person about a Princess of Cups energy that you want to take off. I get befriend. You may want to befriend them. You could be befriending a Prince of Cups, or you're befriending a Princess of Cups. But something's going on with there's an interesting reason, Ace of Discs, into why you want to befriend a Princess of Cups or a Prince of Cups. There's an interesting reason with, like, it's like, okay, say you have somebody that you're tied to. It's the reason that you're with that person, vice versa. Right? And it could be a benefit, could be the reason, main reason. You're with this individual because, or vice versa, they're with you for that, because of a benefit that you are able to give them or they're able to give you. The Prince of Cups is like someone that you're interested in or confiding in, and they're like, be careful what you say around the Princess of Cups energy. She may hear the real reason, or if you talk about the main reason you're with them to me, they may relay that information to the Princess of Cups energy. They may relay that information. The Aquarian, you may have that same type of situation with as well too. Or the Aquarian energy may deal with from the beginning. I feel like the Aquarian is the one that you were expressing what you're doing to as well. So you have an Aquarian, the Prince of Cups, that you confide in. The Princess of Cups is the one that you're tiptoeing around that individual, right? So you really want to be with them, or you don't, or you're with someone because they with what they can offer you financially, vice versa. So something about that, they probably should be careful of how they express over the phone. I get a family member. They should be careful how they express that to a family member over the phone, or a friend over the phone. Or the Prince of Cups probably should be careful about how they express that to you, an Aquarian, or somebody that they talk to, or the Prince of Cups they deal with or talk to on the side about some type of information that's not supposed to be relayed to you, or the Prince of Cups energy. So it feels like people are really tiptoeing in a job, and it's like some people are aware of, I get a financial benefit. Some people are aware of a financial benefit in a home, in a family, in a workplace, a company, an agency, an organization, but you may not be. I feel like you are, or Prince of Cups energy is not. The Aquarian, I feel like the leader. The Aquarian is like the leader of the situation. It could be the Aquarian energies. I always get a will. There's something going on with the Aquarian energies will. An Aquarian, however old they are, may have a will. You could have a will, and you're discussing that with them, and you're befriending a Prince of Cups energy, and you could be discussing that, what it is that you were left in the will. That could be why you don't want the Princess of Cups energy to hear that conversation about what you've been left, or what you're possibly going to be left. That could be why you talk to someone so closely. That could be why you're so tight with an Aquarian. That could be why you're so tight with a Princess of Cups or a Prince of Cups energy. Because it's what they were left. Like, they're left either through a job or through a family, a relationship. Has something to do with what somebody is going to be left, what they were left. Okay? What you were left. Oh, God. The Death card is here. Sign of Scorpio. And then the Instincts has the Seven of Swords energy. So the Seven of Swords resides with the air element. So it would be plans that plans. I get travel. There's travel plans that you want to execute. And it could have something to do with the air sign. If it's not only an Aquarian, it could be whatever air sign, Geminis and Libras, but the Aquarian is there. So travel plans would mean that the Aquarian could be helping you formulate or execute travel plans to them, or they may be coming towards you with something. Could be paperwork. There could be paperwork related. I get something about signing. They may need you to sign something specific they may need you to sign something specific that involves their money, or a will that they have, or some type of a benefit. What do you call it? A retirement plan that they created. They may need you to sign off on because they're leaving you something. And you don't want the Prince of Cups, or maybe not the Prince and Princess of Cups, to hear that conversation. That's why I said be aware. The swords kind of give me an idea of, phone calls too. Be aware of phone calls that you get from the air sign. Don't talk about something specific that you're going to sign or you're going to sign off on with the air sign on the phone. Because the Princess of Cups and Prince of Cups they're aware of those conversations. They may overhear those conversations. I don't know if this is happening to you, where this could be happening to you directly, where one of these individuals is on the phone with the air sign, or they're on the phone with each other, and it's the same type of thing. And it could be love related things as well. Of course, with any bond, money is involved with that bond. Money is involved with the bonds. And money and being involved with the bonds is somebody's main reason for being with somebody. And that's known or is unknown. Seven of Swords and the Instinct. Alright, so the Aeon is here. The Aeon is in the accomplishment right next to, I get closure. So the Aeon next to the Ace of Discs is closure as well. It's closure to a situation. Closure. that you need about a job, closure that you need about a person that you're dealing with. Definitely closure. All right, definitely closure that you need about her or him. Aquarians, it's closure with them. When I hit the Aquarian, it's who they're keeping something from, is what's going on with the Aquarian energy. If you're dealing with one heavily, it's who they're keeping something from. They don't want someone specific to see or know something or be aware of something, and that's them. I don't know if they have that thought about you. That could be a possibility. They may have that thought about you. I also feel like they don't really want to do something for you. So I was getting the idea. They don't really want to do something for you if it's an Aquarian. I don't know if that could be the Princess of Cups or the water sign, woman or man. Somebody doesn't want to do something with you or for you. Somebody could have been asked to do something like that. So that's either your thought with somebody here, or that's their thought with you. That's their thought with you. Okay? The spiritual self has the Knight of Swords energy. So the Knight of Swords would be the air sign, male in the flesh. You have an Aquarian woman underneath. You can also be dealing with an Aquarian, Libra, Gemini. That's a man in the spiritual self next to the Princess of Cups energy. All right, with this person, they're in your spiritual self. So if they're in the spiritual self, like I said in the other reading, everything else is around the spiritual self is tangible. So the Knight of Swords will mean that they could be giving you insight into a situation, or like it could be spiritual insight. It could be intuitive insight into a situation that you do have going on with somebody here. Secrecy and conversations and phone calls and what's going on in a job, things that you don't know or see in a relationship or in a job, calls that you're going to potentially get or you already got, and you're like, there's question marks floating around your head with a call that you got or you're going to get. Whatever. Knight of Swords, or you're embodying Knight of Swords in your spiritual self as thinking methodically or strategically, as I'm looking at the chess piece about a situation, and the situation involves the Princess of Cups. It's right next to them. It's right next to them. Right? It's right next to them here. Again, what does she do? So when I said that, what did she do? You're like, what did she do? It could be, what did somebody do? Like, what did someone do? It could be how they ended up in the predicament that they're in. What does she do? Could be, what does someone do for work? It could be what someone is doing, something like that. Or what did she do in the past tense? Something could have happened to someone, and there were repercussions to something, an action or something that they did. What did she do? And it has something to do with a job or a call, something that you have going on, and you want to know what she did. You want to know what she did. Could be, what did he do? That could be another. It's the water sign. The water sign resides with that question. What did she do? What did he do? Something like that. But the question has something to do with whatever it is. There's a lot of different situations going on here. The Ten of Wands energy is in the mentality. So the Ten of Wands is your energy alone. There's no other fire energy that's here. So the Ten of Wands would be, I get battle with self. The Ten of Wands is a battle with the self. There's a battle with the self. It could have something to do with a plan that you want to execute with the air sign. And the plan you want to execute with the air sign, it implies that something's going on with an internal battle that you have with a plan that you want to execute with or without the air sign, or it has something to do with the air sign, whatever. It has something to do with the air sign, man or woman. Ten of Wands. But it's difficult. For some reason, it could be a situation here. I'll give you a really random example. This could be a situation like someone could have, I'm just giving this example. Someone could have passed, and it's like, because somebody passed somewhere, it's like they, like say it's like a family environment, and someone was due to receive, someone that ended up someone that was due to receive something on somebody's will, they passed. So it's like that somebody's trying to replace, someone's trying to replace themselves to receive something that was due to someone that passed, if that makes any sense. And it may sound strange. That's why the Ten of Wands energy is there. It may sound strange. It may seem strange to inquire about something like that. It may seem strange. So that could be a part of the situation. Like, it's like it could be like you want to take somebody's place in a will, but something happened to the person. I mean, of course, nobody knew that something was going to happen to them, but it's like, you want to receive. I mean, it could have happened. Someone could have passed in a job that you worked in, and they had a benefit that they had some type of benefit in their information, and something's going on there. Right? That's just one example. Or you're just dealing with someone that someone could be trying to stay on something that you have, or you're trying to get on to something that someone else has, whether that's a family or a workplace. Right? Something like that is happening. It could have something to do with relationships and something going on with a job, something that you don't see in a job. So you could be in a job and you overhear a really interesting conversation of what a supervisor did with someone's information that did die. The Wheel of Fortune, that's one element about it. The Wheel of, or they're alive, and some weird is going on with that too. The Wheel of Fortune is, or they left to leave. The Wheel of Fortune is changing. So the Wheel of Fortune would be, the Wheel of Fortune energy would be that something, the wheel is changing. What's one way to interpret this? If the wheel was somewhere else, that would mean that a cycle is still going. If it's changing, then maybe that cycle isn't going anymore. It could reside with a workplace. It could. I'm looking at the coloring as well too. The wheel, the purplish color, kind of goes with the Princess of Cups energy. So some type of thought you have about the Princess of Cups may be changing. Involvement with the Princess of Cups may be changing. But I keep getting this idea of what she did. Like, this person did something, or they're trying to do something interesting that you're not aware of for some reason. I don't know if you're trying to do something to them that they're not aware of. That could be another possibility. That's why the Ten of Wands is there in the mentality. So whether somebody's alive, or somebody could be alive and something interesting like that is going on, or someone could have passed in a situation and then something interesting is going on with that. The Wheel of Fortune is changing. Right. All right. The resolution has the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is my charity card, would be given back. You could be trying to give the Scorpios in the future. You could be trying to give something to a Scorpio, or you need to communicate. You want to be charitable to a Scorpio. You want to send a Scorpio money, but you don't want to use your own money, whatever it is, or just the fact that you're being charitable is death card energy. Like, it's something that is happening here is transformative for you, for your family, for a business, for an organization. Transformative in the sense where, whether that, again, the will is ringing in my mind. It has something to do with wills, and transformative in the sense of a workplace, what happens in a workplace or an organization, something interesting going on with a lover that you have, or benefits that a lover has, something like that may be interesting. I'm looking at the death card too. I didn't see something coming. So either a Scorpio didn't see, or they're not going to see. The Scorpio is not, it's a 13 card as well. So the 13th of March may be important. Like, you either didn't see something coming regarding a Scorpio, or the Scorpio, somebody's not going to see something coming. Whatever that means to you. Someone isn't going to see something coming. That's a thought that you have about the Scorpio. They're not going to see something coming. They're not going to see you coming. They're not going to see something coming to them, or something that's happening here you didn't see coming. Or someone else didn't see coming, if that makes any sense. Right? But it has something to do with an air sign man, a water sign woman, maybe a water sign man, Scorpio man or woman, Aquarian man, woman. Could be Gemini and Libra and other water signs as well. There's Scorpio there. I was picking up Pisces too. Someone isn't going to see something coming. That's either for you. It could be related. It's something that could be going on with a call. Something that could be going on with a call. Someone is not going to see a call coming, or the details of the call. Someone's going to be interested about the details of a call or something like that. So it could be literally like somebody coming by, somebody calling, a notice, a text, or a situation you didn't see coming. Someone else didn't see it coming. All right, let's look for an outcome. Ooh, I'm hot. Okay, so the Emperor. This could be a Taurus or an Aries man. So the Emperor may be really important to a situation. The only other fire sign energy that's here will be the oppression, which is the Ten of Wands, and your energy. So the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords may reside with an Emperor. I kind of see the Taurus element to be embodying that. So some type of communication from an Aries or a Taurus man may be important to you. I'm getting a message of look out for the call, look out for something. Like you need to look out for something specific. Let me do another outcome. Look out for somebody's communication. And the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, that could be you embodying that, whether you're a man or a woman, or it's definitely another fire sign energy that's coming through. Right? It's definitely another fire sign. That could be the Four of Wands here too. So someone that you work with, someone in communication. You're in communication with a Taurus, maybe a Sag, could be another Leo, an Aries, that's a dude, fire sign, male external, and a Taurus. Something's going on with your communication with them. It has something to do with what's happening here. All right? Okay. Let me know how it resonates, Leo. Be well. Take care. Bye.